And why has he waited until his dad has been diagnosed with cancer before he rushes across the ocean to see him? It's been 17 months since he saw his dad. Last saw him at the coronation, where he was sullen.
Maybe that's not...
No, I'm sorry. No, you don't wait until your dad has cancer.
No, we don't know whether they've been speaking over the telephone.
We do know, Jerry.
Well, no, we know because some reporter has mentioned it.
We do know that they did speak on his birthday, and Will's people immediately leaked that phone call to the press.
That's what the palace is saying. This is a brother to brother psychodrama. It is a psychodrama.
Who has tried to destroy over the past 3 years his other brother.
He is a deeply troubled young man. Now, this is a time for families to come together. Families to come together.
I wonder, Carole, whether we could... everyone's got this sort of this balance sheet of everything that Harry's done wrong. And wipe it. Take it out of your mind.
No.
Yeah.
When a father gets sick, a son comes running. It's as simple as that. Prince Harry heard the news about his dad, King Charles, and he got on a plane. He didn't wait. He didn't hesitate. He came back to the UK because family is family, no matter what has happened before. This isn't about royal protocol or public relations. It's about a human being, a son, who loves his father and was worried about him. That's a natural reaction. It's what any of us would do. Seeing him land back on British soil should remind us all that at the heart of this big royal story is just a family dealing with something scary. It's a moment that strips away all the titles and the noise. Think about it. Harry has been living thousands of miles away, building a new life with his wife and children. He has his own world now, but the moment he learned his father was unwell, none of that mattered more than being there. He dropped everything. That single action speaks louder than any interview or book ever could. It shows where his heart truly is. He wasn't thinking about his role or his title. He was thinking like a son. We should see this for what it is, an act of love and concern. It's a powerful message that some bonds can't be broken, no matter how much they've been tested over the years. Of course, some people immediately started to criticize him. They questioned his motives and his timing. But why is the first reaction to judge instead of to feel empathy? A family is facing a health crisis. This is a private, painful moment that has unfortunately become public because of who they are. Harry made a choice to show up, to be present, and to offer his support. He chose connection over distance. We need to respect that. We need to give him the grace to be a son supporting his father without piling on old arguments and resentments. This is a time for compassion, not for criticism. This moment is bigger than the drama. It's about fundamental human decency. It's about what really matters when life gets serious. All the disagreements and hurt from the past few years seem so small when faced with a parent's illness. Harry's return is a reminder that family comes first. He crossed an ocean to stand by his dad's side, even if it was just for a short visit. That's a testament to his character. It shows a man who is willing to put aside the pain and the conflict to do the right thing. It's a quiet act of devotion that we should all be able to understand and appreciate. As soon as Harry landed, the usual critics crawled out of the woodwork. People like Carole Malone were on television, saying that William and Kate want nothing to do with him. They brought up old wounds, claiming Harry shouldn't be forgiven for things he said in the past. But hold on a minute. Let's look at the whole picture here. This isn't a one-sided story. Harry and Meghan faced immense pain and isolation. They felt they had no choice but to step away to protect their own mental health and their family. People seem to forget the pressure they were under and the hurt they endured. We hear a lot about what Harry did wrong. But what about the other side? There have been so many stories about William and Kate treating Harry and Meghan badly. People have said they were the ones leaking stories to the press, making life incredibly difficult for the couple. It's easy to paint Harry as the bad guy, but it takes two to tango. When you feel attacked by your own family, and when you see your wife suffering, you're going to speak out. You're going to try to defend yourself. Harry didn't create this conflict out of nowhere. He was reacting to a situation that had become unbearable for him and his wife. Then there's the argument about the timing of his visit. Some people say it was just a PR stunt because he only came after the news was made public. But what was he supposed to do? The royal family has its own way of doing things. Information is controlled. Harry likely found out at the same time as the rest of the world, or very close to it. He acted as soon as he knew. To suggest he was being manipulative is just unfair and cruel. He is a son who heard his father is sick. His first instinct was to go to him. That's not a calculated move. That's a loving one. Let's be real. It took courage for Harry to come back. He knew he would face a media storm. He knew the critics would be waiting for him. But he came anyway. He walked right into the lion's den because his father needed him. Instead of tearing him down, we should be acknowledging the strength it took to do that. He is trying to build bridges, not burn them. It's the critics who are stuck in the past, fanning the flames of an old fight. It's time to listen to the voices calling for peace, like Jerry Hayes and Jeremy Vine, who said it's time to move on and let the family heal. Everyone makes mistakes. Every single one of us. No family is perfect. We all say things we regret. We all have arguments that cause deep rifts. The royal family is no different. Their drama just plays out on a global stage. Harry has been open about his struggles and his perspective. Maybe he didn't handle everything perfectly, but who does? He was a man trying to protect his wife and child, navigating an incredibly complex and rigid system. He spoke his truth, and it was a truth born from his own pain and experience. Now is not the time to hold those past mistakes against him. It's time for a little forgiveness. When a family faces a crisis, it puts everything into perspective. All the petty arguments and disagreements suddenly seem trivial. What matters most is love, support, and being there for one another. This is a chance for everyone, the family and the public, to let go of the anger. Continuing to rehash old fights only causes more pain. It doesn't help King Charles get better. It doesn't help the brothers reconcile. It just keeps everyone stuck in a cycle of bitterness. It's time to choose healing over hurt. Think about what really matters in your own life. When someone you love is going through a hard time, do you bring up a fight you had 5 years ago? No. You show up with soup. You offer a hug. You sit with them in silence if that's what they need. You let them know you are there. That is exactly what Harry did. He flew across the world to show his father he cares. That's the gesture we should be focusing on. We need to stop treating this family drama like a soap opera and start seeing them as human beings going through a difficult time. Empathy is what is needed right now, not judgment. The constant criticism of Harry is exhausting. He is trying to find a path to peace, but some people seem determined to block his way. They want to keep the war going because it makes for good headlines. But this isn't a story. This is a real family. Harry has accepted that he can't be a half-in, half-out royal. He's moved on. He is focused on his family. His return wasn't about rejoining the firm. It was about his father. It's time for everyone else to move on too. Let's stop picking sides and start hoping for reconciliation. Let's allow this family the space to heal. At the end of the day, this is a story about family love. It's about the powerful, unbreakable bond between a father and a son. Titles, traditions, and tabloids can complicate things, but they can't erase that fundamental connection. King Charles is a father facing a serious illness. Prince Harry is a son who loves him. When we strip away all the noise, that is the simple truth at the heart of this situation. Harry's visit was a beautiful and hopeful sign that love can overcome even the deepest divisions. It shows that when it truly matters, family is what you turn to. This moment could be a turning point. It could be the beginning of a real reconciliation, not just between Harry and his father, but for the entire family. A crisis has a way of reminding us what is truly important. It can melt away the anger and pride that keep people apart. We should all be hoping that this is the case for the royal family. Imagine a future where William and Harry can stand side by side again, where the grandchildren can play together, and where the family is whole. That is something worth rooting for. It's a much better story than one of endless conflict. Harry is not looking for a fight. He is a man seeking peace. He has a wife and 2 young children who have never even met their grandfather, King Charles. That is a tragedy that needs to be fixed. Harry knows this. His return to the UK shows he is willing to take the first step. He is extending an olive branch. We should be encouraging this, not tearing it down. Let's hope that others in the family are willing to meet him halfway. The world is watching, and a story of forgiveness and unity would be a powerful example for everyone. So let's end with a message of hope. Let's hope that this difficult time brings the family closer together. Let's hope that brothers can be brothers again, and that a father can have both his sons by his side. Love is the most powerful force there is. It can heal wounds, build bridges, and mend what is broken. This is a moment for the royal family to show the world that their love for one another is stronger than any disagreement, stronger than any headline, and stronger than any crown. Let's wish them peace, privacy, and healing together.